Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for February the 8th through to the 14th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, let me take a moment to thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support that you give me each and every day through subscribing, the like button, your comments, or just merely showing up and being there for me each and every day. Thank you so much. Now, let's get to you. We start with the Nine of Pentacles, which is your new day dawning. First of all, I can tell you that you are very spiritually connected this week. Okay, so it is a time for meditation and prayer, most definitely. It is a time to tap into your intuition, to know your steps forward by that. This is also, especially if you've been under some hard energy, this is kind of the relief coming. Okay, things are starting to make sense. Things are going together. Communications are easier. Things are growing. Things are moving in the right direction now. We have the Empress actually as your very next card. So this is new beginnings. This is the new ways of doing things, new ways of approaching things. This could be new jobs, new careers. This could be new business opportunities. This could be the connection with new like-minded people to grow your dreams. This is definitely a growth card, a beautiful omen that you are going to step into new beginnings, new starts. It's crossed over by the Seven of Pentacles. So you really need to ask yourself, what are you cultivating? Where are you putting your energy? How is it moving you forward? Or is it keeping you in the same place? So it's looking at what you do today and how it reflects what you want to walk into tomorrow, who you want to become tomorrow, what you want to do tomorrow. And to really give it serious thought that you are a reflection of your path forward this week. And I think that it's going to be a challenge to do that. I'll be honest with you. We have the Two of Swords. So it's some decision making that needs to be made. You already know what the decision needs to be, by the way. You have to tap into your intuition. You have to tap into your higher wisdom. And yes, it may take a little bit of courage in order to make the decision to go forward in a certain way, to have a certain conversation, to put yourself into a certain situation. But you know already in your heart that it is the right move forward. It's being honest with yourself in order to make these decisions. We also have the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles overrides the reading. So this is the give and take, but I would think that obligations, responsibilities might restrict you into doing what you want to do going forward. That it may be holding you back, or it may be putting up a roadblock, or you may be feeling like you're pulled in different directions. Okay, one way is your dreams, your desires, and the other way is your responsibilities and obligations that you have on the plate. So it's a lot of balance this week. I mean, we have the Temperance card here, so it's a lot about bringing in a balance, maintaining a balance, making sure that you are not making the responsibilities and the obligations all there is to life, but you are looking at new ways of approaching what you really want to do, your passions, your dreams, your desires. Absolutely. So it is finding the balance. It's understanding how the balance can be. So maybe that's where your meditation and prayer needs to come in so heavily this week. As we go out of this week and into next week, well, first of all, we have the Nine of Swords. So there could be worries, anxieties, fears. These are the things that keep us up at night. These are the situations that happen throughout the day. And we rethink them, and they gnaw at our heart, and they gnaw at our wisdom. Did we make the right decision? Did we make the right choices? Did we put ourselves in the right situation? Did we handle the situation properly? Did we get our point across in that conversation? So once again, it's a strong week for meditation and prayer for you. Absolutely. When we get to your spirituality card, it even makes it more abundantly clear. So when we know that this kind of energy can prevail, we want to make sure we are taking time for ourselves, that we are pulling ourselves out of the mix, and we are scheduling how we reflect on our day's events, on our actions, on our words, so that it doesn't crop up at 2 in the morning and you find out that you've had a sleepless night because of your worries and anxieties. We don't want that to happen, right? We also have the Tower card and the King of Cups. Now, the Tower card is you essentially breaking out of limitation. It's feeling freer. It's feeling like you are creating new, that you are stepping into new. Now, it's even more beautiful that it's with the King of Cups because that's our security, that's our well-being, that's our dad in the deck, okay? So dad goes out traditionally and gets the paycheck, comes home, makes sure there's food on the table, the light switches work, gives us our mentorship in how we can go forward in our dreams and our desires. So there's a lot of stability that comes in this weekend and going into next week. And we are feeling sure about what we want to bring in new into our lives at the same time. So it all does come together, but you really need to focus on things. You really need to ask yourself, what am I cultivating? How am I portraying this energy that I want to walk into? For love, we have the Two of Pentacles. So, you know what? You could be feeling a little bit of off balance, especially within a relationship. Okay, so have some heart to hearts, or maybe just have some alone time with your partner this week to share in love, to share in joy, to share in passion. It could be that you are pushing yourself too much in work, or maybe you're out too much with your friends and you are not giving the attention needed within the relationship. And this is the time to bring it back into balance. It's saying that things are good, okay? It's saying that things are good, but you don't want that person to feel like a third wheel in your life. You don't want to feel that they are underappreciated in your life. You want them to know that you love them, that you appreciate them. So this is a time to bring in the balance. Now, if you are not in a relationship, you know, you're going to be, it's almost like you got a list this week, okay? And they really have to match your morals, your direction, your personality. I mean, it's like you are doing a checklist. You are going deep within meeting new people this week. So it might be hard to jumpstart that relationship, or the perfect person could come along. But if a not so perfect person comes along, I think you could be more judgmental than usual on whether or not they would actually fit into your life and your lifestyle and your career choices and your life choices going forward. So I'm giving you that as kind of a warning that maybe you just need to go more with the flow, just enjoy the moment rather than doing the 20 question drill to them to see if they fit. Give it time, give it energy. If they don't fit, it will show up later. You don't need to know the moment you meet them. So relax a little bit with the person and get to know them, and maybe they will show a side of themselves that wasn't evident when you first met. Career is the Eight of Cups. Now, this is a travel card, so you may find that you have to go outside of your town or your city or your community in order to really step into your passions and your dreams when it comes to work. It could also mean that you need to be more creative in what you do, okay, because we do hold the violin. So with this deck in particular, I think that this is a very creative move forward. So you may be looking at how to bring out your passions, how to bring out your creativity in your present job, or looking at a new career altogether in order to bring out the passions and the dreams that you desire. For spirituality, we have the Hangman. I said we were going to get back to that. This is definitely a week where you really need to tap into God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe. You really need to meditate. You really need to pray. You really need to up your spiritual time. So if it's 2 minutes in the morning, then give it 2 minutes at night as well. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to take up hours of your time. You don't have to light candles and sit in a yogi position and none of that. It makes it feel more structured, but it's not necessary to sit in quiet for a few minutes and allow your thoughts to come to you. And remember that we had the Nine of Swords. So we could be um, more stressed out if we don't allow ourselves just a couple of minutes it takes to sit quietly by ourselves and think about the situations, not only that was for the day, but what we are walking into tomorrow, so that we are prepared, so that we are equipped, so we know how we are going to handle things going forward. So we have the insight. Maybe we'll get aha moments. Maybe we'll get those epiphanies of how to act in a certain situation, or how to have that conversation so that you get the buy-in from them, so that they understand where you're coming from. For health, we have the Magician. So you should be feeling very good. You should be feeling invigorated this week when it comes to health. Also, if you are struggling from something, this is where the magic comes in. This is where you trip across a treatment or a certain drug or a doctor's name or a clinic that is truly going to help you in your progression of getting well again and feeling strong. So if you are feeling under the weather, expect the magic to come in. If you do have a diagnosis that you're struggling in with, expect the magic to come in. Expect something to come your way. Now you have to be open to it. And maybe that's where you could use your meditation. You could use your prayer. Maybe it's that affirmation in the morning saying, thank you for putting something in my path today that will lead me towards a healthy lifestyle going into tomorrow. But if you are feeling good, you're going to be feeling good. It's a beautiful week for you. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.